What's up, Grappler fans? Haven't made a video in a week or so because I've been super busy with Mardi Gras down here in Alabama, and I had my in-laws come in town for that. They haven't really experienced the whole Mardi Gras deal either in New Orleans or over in Mobile, so we took them out, had a good time at the parades. So I've been busy with family stuff, and my wife's been doing homework all the time in college, and I've been working. But I'm super motivated to keep videos coming y'all's way, and I just want to go ahead and share this with y'all, like keep you current and up to date. I just got paid by YouTube. Finally, I started my first YouTube channel in 2010 about skateboards, and then I got into longboarding, and finally got into trucks. And some of y'all may remember my old videos of my 98 F-150. I did some glass pack exhaust stuff, straight pipe. I talked about mud grapplers then, back when I first got started with this whole GRAPPAHOLICS thing in high school. And that channel did pretty well. Some of those videos have 200,000, 100 and some thousand views. And I never got paid for any of it. I finally, now with GRAPPAHOLICS, have gotten my first paycheck. 10 years later, I've been doing YouTube for fun for 10 years. And I finally figured out, that even though I'm doing it for fun, doesn't mean I can't get paid for it. So I went through the whole Google Adsense deal and set that up. And there's videos all about that, but this is a little bit more behind the scenes, things you might not know, and kind of how long the whole process takes with getting set up to get paid by YouTube. So, like I said, 10 years I've had YouTube, been posting videos here and there. I've learned a lot about, what people like to watch and what I myself am interested in, because I watch a ton of videos. So that being said, a little bit about the process. You have to sign up with Google AdSense, make an account, and then they'll send you something in the mail once you have that all set up. But first off, you don't get that until you have 4,000 watch hours in the last year and 1,000 subscribers. So I hit that with my old channel a long time ago. I had over 1,000 subscribers without even asking anybody to subscribe. It just kind of happened over the years. So I was like, oh, let me go ahead and just set this up, and I'll get money for all these hundreds of thousands of views I got. This is going to be like no-brainer. Well, as it turns out, all those views I got that would have made me, maybe a couple grand now, I don't get any of that because none of it was set up until now in 2020. I finally have all my Google AdSense stuff straight, my tax paperwork filled out. So starting out, back then, it's totally a hobby. I set up that account for Google AdSense too, but you don't get back paid for your old views because when it's not monetized, they're not recording, who's watching it, and you're not getting ads put on your video. From what I understand, I feel like every YouTube video I watch has ads on it. But from what I understand now, it's everyone that is monetized are the only people that have ads on their videos, and then they always get paid for that, or at least they're keeping track of it. So I got set up to be monetized. I got this code in the mail for me to put in and register my bank account and everything, make sure it knew who I was. And I went ahead and put everything in, put the code in as soon as it came in. Still didn't get any money yet. And I learned, you have to get $100 before they'll send you any of that money, because they don't want to just be like, here's $5, thanks, because it's not worth their time. So I had gotten up to about $120 when I was like, okay, I should be getting, this $100 sometime soon. And I checked my email and it said I had not filled out my banking information, so they didn't know where to put the money. So okay, all right, quickly figured that out. Went ahead and filled out gave them my checking account so they knew where to give me the money. And then it said, oh, well, you need to fill out your tax information as well. So I got that all figured out. And I finally got paid. As of right now, YouTube says I've made about $200 for my videos. My most popular one since I've been monetized has been about my 6.7 F250. Please check out that video. Watch before you buy. 6.7 Power Stroke. I've got some stuff about the old truck that's not doing as well, and of course the old Kawasaki Bayou. Let's see if we can get this thing to start up. But mainly I stick with grappler tires because I am the Grap King, and I'm all about Nitto grappler tires. So let's see if this thing opens up. Oh yeah. A little cold. I haven't run it in a while, and if you've seen some of my other videos, you know this whole thing smokes. But let's see if I can. Ooh, maybe turn the choke off. She's still going. So I've got a lot of videos about a lot of different things, all pretty much truck, car related, or in this case four-wheelers. And that's kind of what I'm passionate about. I have fun making these videos. I think that's as clean as it's gonna get. Doesn't look any newer, but it's a lot cleaner than it was. And she really cleans up nice. I wish it would stay this shiny all the time as when it's wet. Maybe if I actually took the time to shine it up. But it is nice to put so much time into this and get a little money for it. Now, how much money have I really gotten out of this for my time? Well, if you think about the 10 years of videos I've been making, $100 is not that much. But I've only really cared about trying to get this monetization figured out since December of 2019. So I was making these videos because I have a big Instagram, GRAPPAHOLICS, and I was like, oh, people might want to see a little bit more about what I'm doing, and keep them updated as I get new tires before other people. I've got these set of 42s here for a 26, or the 40s for a 26, and I make videos about mud graps and how long they last, and all these things that I really care about. But I'm putting, let's see if I've got maybe 50 videos. If I put an hour into making the little clips, walking around doing the different things, and then my computer's slow, man. It takes a few hours to edit that, and then an hour or so for it to save, and then another hour to upload it. So I'm really not making much money. Not saying that you can't make money off YouTube. There's definitely people that are getting rich and famous off of it. But just do stuff that makes you happy, and it won't really seem like work. That's what YouTube kind of is about. You get to share your passions with everybody, and you now can get some compensation for your time with it. We'll see where it goes. I may have a few more videos that are successful and make some money, but as of right now, I've only made $120 cash, like in my hand. It's been in my bank. It says I've made more than that. We'll see. There's a little bit of delay from when they actually send it out versus what YouTube is like estimating. So I just want to cover a few things there. Obviously I don't do this for money. I'm just obsessed with tires and trucks and four-wheelers, and I really wanted to get y'all's opinion on something. Now that I'm actually seeing this is true, I'm going to get some money from YouTube. Some of it's made it into my account, And the wife's obviously giving me permission to do whatever I want with it because she knows I enjoy making the videos, but it really is, just an extra income thing. She works as a teacher and I'm in the military, so it's just a little extra side money that I'm going to do whatever I want with. So I want to put it back into the channel. Give me an idea of what you think would best serve the channel for y'all as viewers. My two opinions, like what I think would be great, is either a new GoPro, a new camera. Let me know what y'all recommend as far as cameras for vlogging and making videos about trucks and everything. But I feel like a GoPro is pretty solid because on the old Bayou here, I just suction cupped it to it, or I can put it on my helmet and go get the thing muddy and flip this thing upside down and not break the GoPro. And also I can do this kind of thing where I'm talking to y'all and letting you know what's going on. So a new GoPro that maybe isn't as shaky, something like that. But I've really had my eye on another cheap four-wheeler. I bought this one from my buddy. Made a video about how much I paid for it. Super cheap. It was just a too good to pass up deal, and I jumped on it. Now I'm not a real Kawasaki die-hard guy. I've been riding Hondas for a long time. I've got a video about the old Honda. That thing, the Rancher 420 I had, kept me entertained for the longest time. Me and my wife rode on it a lot. Bought this thing to be the ultimate cheap, mud four-wheeler. It's all-time full drive, and I'm planning on snorkeling it. But now that I've got this old four-wheeler, and I just really appreciate the cheap manual shift, simple four-wheeler. I've ridden Can-Ams. I'd love to have that power, but I am like you still get to the same place. You get to ride everywhere. You get to have as much fun on a cheaper four-wheeler. And when I have something nice like my F-250 out there that's got 10-inch lift and 40s and shiny wheels and everything. I don't want to mess it up. I can't have fun in it, so that's why I bought this. And now I've kind of been looking into what is the ultimate cheap old four-wheeler, and I've got one I want to buy and share with y'all and really show you what I can do as far as maybe a restoration on something that's much older than this. I can't remember if this is an 05 or an 02, but they all look the same from the 90s on up. It's very plain Jane, simple little four-wheeler here. Very clean though. I mean, check out the axle and stuff. Super clean. And I went to Bogs and Boulders and we had a big time out there at their Bounty Hole event. Please check that one out. And if y'all have any questions or input on what I should do with my little bit of YouTube money that I'm going to have coming in, I'm talking hundreds of dollars, what should I buy with it? And if you have any questions about my life, what I do for work, my Instagram, or anything truck related, lift kits, wheels, tires, four-wheelers, let me know what y'all want to see. I either have made a video about it already, or I'm willing to make one, or at least do the research and answer you either on a DM on Instagram, or even quicker, I'll get back to you on a YouTube comment, because I'm trying to get the information out there and just share with everybody how much fun messing with old trucks and four-wheelers can be. So thank y'all so much for watching. Let me know what you think. I hope this helped you with the monetization. You can make money talking about things you love. For me, that's trucks and tires.